Hey, Kevin, how'd you do in your fantasy league last year?
Not that bad. I got fourth
Not
place.
that good
made the
either,
playoffs.
sounds
Come
like.
on, you gotta
Fourth
hate,
place.
man. I won the championship 2 years ago. How'd you do last year?
Let's go ahead and get the show started. Troy, roll. All right, Kevin, you and I got together. We thought of 6 tips that will help anyone through a fantasy draft. Why don't you start us off?
All right, number 1, you want to take the best available players regardless of position. A lot of people get caught up when they want to
stuffers.
take. Exactly. Guys take what first baseman, so they say I get a first one. Now I need a second baseman, then I need an outfielder. No. If you get Albert Pujols in the first round and you come back around and you got a guy like Prince Fielder that's available, go ahead and take them. Those guys are great for power, average RBIs. You can't go wrong taking the 2 guys at the top there.
Tip number 2, you got to go against the grain. You see a run as second baseman, everyone's grabbing all the good second basemen, let it go. Get yours at the end. You might suffer at second base, but you'll be better for it at short, third, outfield, first base. Go against the grain.
No doubt. Number 3, how about when to take a pitcher? I'm not a fan of taking a pitcher before the 4th round, and even at that point in time, you can find quality pitchers, Tad, in the waiver wire, to be quite honest with you. I've won championships before, getting most of my pitching staff in the later rounds, so don't worry about taking a starting pitcher in the first couple of rounds. You can get a lot of value for pitchers in the back end of the draft.
Yeah, build the offense in 1 through 7. Take like 3 pitchers in a row. You got yourself a nice staff.
Yep.
I don't think you should pay for a career year. That's tip number 4. You see a guy who just had a year that was way better than the last 3. AJ Przinsky, for example, 27 home runs last year. He had 8 the year before, 9 the year before that. Someone's going to love him, going to see that home run total. They're going to want him. Let someone else have him. Don't pay for that career year.
I like that. How about the next one? You want to look for value. Perfect example, a guy like Alcides Escobar, late in the draft, plays for the Kansas City Royals, so only 5 people watch him every single night, but he'll give you RBIs, he'll hit for average, he'll steal bases for you. These are the kind of players you want to find late in the draft that can fill up the stat sheet. Goes back to the stat stuffers we talked about earlier there, Tad.
Number 6, for all you fantasy football players, treat the closer like a kicker.
I like that.
You don't want to pick a kicker before the last round. Now, closer, you might take him in the second to last, third to last. Let everyone else pay for the big name guys. Closers are so cyclical. You can take a guy from a small market team. A guy will get bounced. You pick guys up off the waiver wire. Saves are cheap. You can get those really late. So that's 6 tips that will help you with your fantasy draft.
That's right, Tad. We're going to be doing videos like this all year long for you guys out there in STNTV.
We want to hear from you. Let us know what you want to know about. Kevin and I will do the research. Like our channel, subscribe, leave a comment. For Kevin Figures, I'm Tad Dixon for STNTV.
Before you go anywhere, you gotta click on this video right down here. It's the top 10 highest paid NBA players, and it's absolute gold from David Brickley.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in it, it has to be great, right, Jason? But also the top 10 Sports Illustrated models of all time. Of all time? You know you gotta click
have
that.
anything
You
to do
know
with
you
that,
gotta
but I
click
will
that.
say, I think we can agree they do need to subscribe, which they can see the button
Absolutely.
right now.
Top sports news all week, every week. STNTV, subscribe.